telling you. That was crazy.
Every year our officers have the opportunity to take classes to further our understanding of conflict resolution. And by opportunity, I mean mandatory. We're required to take 10 hours per year. So here we are. Okay. Are we done?
Do you have any martial arts experience?
Yeah, I live in Albuquerque. Everyone's an MMA fighter.
It is my understanding that today we will be learning hand-to-hand combat techniques, which I'm sure could come in handy. I suppose. If my service weapon jammed, and I run out of ammo, and my taser loses its juice, and I drop my baton, and my pepper spray malfunctions. And assuming all that happens to myself and my partner at the exact same time, then yeah. Sure, I'm sure what we learned today could come in handy.
Welcome, officers and officerettes. I want to start off by thanking you for your service. The civilian population appreciates your protection. If I ever use protection, which I don't, I would call you, which I won't. I don't even know the number. Now, I don't have to tell you that it's tough out there in the streets. You see it every day. But what you might not be aware of is that according to the national news, there's a new threat on the rise: shark attacks. Apparently this is becoming an increasing problem, most likely due to the American obesity epidemic. Probably because we, at this point, look like a bunch of floating blubber nuggets to a hungry Salacamorphoporia. If you're going to be attacked by a shark, it's probably going to be underwater, which renders your service weapons useless. That's why we're going to warm up with some basic oceanic defensive tactics, because the natural predator of the shark is a tiger. Todd?
Let me tell you see some crazy stuff when you're out there. Just last week, my partner got a call out for a 1039. Showed up at a trailer park. Saw this guy run out of his house high as a kite. He was wearing nothing more than a G-string and swinging a snake over his head. A freaking snake. It was crazy.
What did you do?
We shot him.
The guy or the snake?
Yes.
Now, the first thing you're going to want to learn when fighting a shark is how to fight while swimming. That's why we have a move called the tiger paddle, okay? You're going to basically paddle with tiger claws in case anything comes up in front of you, and then just sort of kick out in a pushing fashion, kicking the shark away from you, okay? This looks like this. Let's go ahead and do that. Make sure to get full extension on both the tiger paw and the tiger kick. You may want to turn around and eventually and see the shark as they're attacking you, in which case you want to do the reverse tiger paddle. Looks like this. So that when the shark attacks, when he turns toward you, okay, kicking and clawing. Another thing you can do, if you manage to wrestle the shark all the way to the ocean floor, break the fin. Most people don't know, but the male shark sperm bone is in the fin. They actually reproduce through the top of it. So if you just grab hold of it and break it, it's going to take all the fight out of it, okay? So go ahead, partner up and try that.
You know, actually the training for the sharks would have come in handy because I just had an incident at the aquarium. Yeah, it would have been real handy there, but other than that, if we're not near an aquarium, where are we going to use it? We're landlocked. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think because of all my run-ins with the law, it makes me highly qualified as a training partner. And because I don't like cops. I mean, since when do they get a right to tell me I can't print Monopoly money? Or drive my bike on the freeway, you know? I can get that thing up to 20 miles an hour on a windy day. I think they're just all a bunch of fashionists.
I think you mean fascists?
I might. I didn't write the dictionary.
Oh. There's a trick if you just hit that first and then.
Thanks. So, not a lot of women here. I mean, the regulars.
No, we just have the one, but they're missing the wimpy guy and some tall redheaded dude. Hey, I don't mean to ask you about work, but I was wondering, if you commit vehicular manslaughter, but it's done in self-defense, is that legal?
Doubtful.
You know, I got a buddy who works in a courthouse. He said if you get pulled over for being drunk and high at the same time, they can only charge you with one thing. It's called double jeopardy.
I don't think that's how that works.
What are you, a lawyer?
You look familiar.
Well, maybe you saw me in court.
In court?
Never mind. Nothing.
What was that?
That was a sign of you not getting laid.
You think you can be gone for a year and a half and come back and pick up right where you left off? In the last 6 months, how many times has Master Ken called you to see if you're coming back? 0.
I don't tend to date within the department. And it's really hard to meet a guy on the field because, you know, I'm usually arresting him.
For our final lesson tonight, I will show you how an advanced Ameri-Do-Te technique can help you overcome seemingly impossible odds. We got these weapons from your vehicles outside. They are live. It's all right. I've done this before. They point the weapons at me. I'm being attacked by 2 gunmen, and with a simple wave of my hands,
Seriously?
hard to fire a gun when there aren't any bullets in it, isn't it, Billy? Oh, yeah. I missed one. That's my bad. I missed one. Thought it was an 8-shooter.
What do you think about Todd?
Yeah, Todd. Yeah, Todd's got a nice ass. But he's a bit of a butterface.
Can you tell us what you do for the police department?
I'm scene commander for the SWAT unit.
What does SWAT stand for?
I have no idea.